Hello everyone, I'm Sean.
This is whom?
We are the Courageour Frights, back once again from their movie review.
Yes.
So this time we're doing Predator Badlands.
Yes.
So this is the latest Predator film, directed by Dan Trachtenberg, which is his third outing in the Predator universe after Prey and whatever that animated thing was that came out on
I
Disney
forgot all
Plus.
about that, actually.
Yeah. So he did a couple Predator things before this, and then this is his latest. So he's kind of changing up the formula again.
Mm-hmm.
So this time around, it's more of an adventure action film.
Yes. Or according to what Wikipedia, it's also a comedy. Sci-fi action comedy movie.
Yes. Which I could sort of see that because it's kind of a buddy team-up film.
Yeah.
Between the Predator and the synthetic.
Yeah, which her name was, I believe, Thea.
So played by Elle Fanning. And he wears her on her back the whole movie, which is, I think, according to Dan Trachtenberg, it was a reference to Empire Strikes Back, where Chewbacca has C-3PO on his back.
Oh.
That's where that came from.
Oh, I didn't... Okay, I can see it.
Yeah, because I think he said he was watching Empire Strikes Back, and that's where he got the idea. That
I just watch it like, oh, just do that, whatever.
Just stick a half an android on your back.
Yeah.
So, she's a tool.
Yeah, that's what he says. You're a useful tool.
You're a tool. So... It follows a runt predator named Dek.
Yes.
Dek of the Yautja.
It's like, not yet.
So, yeah, I'm Sean of the humans.
Yeah. Dek of the Yautja.
Because that's her species name. It's not like his clan name or anything.
Yeah.
So, anyway, he's trying to prove himself. Because he's a runt of the litter.
Yes.
His father wanted to murder him because he sucks.
Yeah, because it's like apparently every time you have a runt, you just kill him.
Yeah, it's kind of like
Part
the
of the
Saiyans.
thing. Yeah.
So you either jettison him to a worthless planet or you kill him.
Yeah.
So Dek's brother gets in the way. Quay or something's his name, and his dad murders him.
Yeah, because he's like, you need to live.
Yeah.
For reasons? I should have known.
Well, he wanted to save his brother.
Yeah, so. I guess it's just saving his brother.
And then, so he jettisoned him off in a ship. He's got to go to a planet called Gaina. And it's like this hellscape where...
Everything tries to kill you.
Yeah, it's like Death Planet.
Trees are trying to kill you.
It's like Pandora and Avatar or something, where like everything's trying to kill you. So he has to go on a quest to kill some mythical beast.
Yeah, because he's trying to prove to his clan that he's like, I can do it. Because no, it's basically the unkillable monster.
Yeah.
And like he's trying to find the thing to kill. That way he'd be like, I did this. Now make me a full-fledged member or whatever.
Right. Trying to prove himself to his dad after his dad murdered his brother.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much the whole plot. And it's a very simple plot. He goes on an adventure. He comes across this half in a synthetic. Wayland Yutani's on the planet as well because they're also looking for
they're looking
creature.
for this. Yeah, they're looking for the same creature, which Tessa was her name. Tessa.
Tessa. Yeah.
Yeah, Tessa doesn't actually tell him that at the beginning because he's trying. She has her own motivations at that point, but
right. Well, yeah, Thea in that case.
Yeah, Thea.
There's two androids that are higher level. They have like greater emotions or whatever.
Yeah.
It's Tessa and Thea, and they kind of view each other as sisters.
Yeah,
or
they're
whatever.
sisters.
And Tessa's the one that is more true to the mission. And she's the one that reports to Mother. So we have Mother again from the original Alien.
And Thea's kind of like... She's like the good sister, I guess.
Yeah, she's not as driven by the mission. And then there's a whole bunch of other synthetics. So people that were worried about the PG-13 rating probably really shouldn't worry about that because this is pretty gory and violent, but it gets away with the PG-13 rating because there's no humans.
Yeah, they're all robots or like CGI.
Yeah. They're all synthetics or monsters.
Yeah.
But there's lots and lots of blood.
Yes.
So that's not a problem. Some people might get turned off by the comedic tone at times.
Yeah.
Specifically from the synthetic Thea and this little monkey monster that they encounter.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a cute character that's like feel complain
like
with
a Grogu or something.
Disneyfication, that's what they're talking about.
Which
I could see. After seeing the movie, I can see the argument about the Disneyfication, but it really didn't bother me all that much.
Because it had a purpose in the plot, so it was like...
Yeah.
And it wasn't just some random character, so...
If you go into this expecting, like, a horror movie or something,
Yeah.
it's not really that. It's like an adventure...
Yeah, it's an adventure movie.
Sci-fi.
So it reminded me of a like anime movie or anime shows.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Because it was kind of like you have the character, like the two sister characters. One's evil, one's good. You have your lone wolf guy that's on his mission, trying to prove himself to someone else.
Yeah.
And then you have like almost like the buddy. It's like you have the buddy, not really the buddy, but you have someone that's kind of like your mentor figure and. He doesn't really know where he's going, so he's kind of have someone that's helping him go that place.
Right.
So it's kind of like very anime type, and there's also a lot of visuals that are very anime because you have like sword fights, I guess, and you're just cutting them in half.
Yeah, it's the first time we've seen the Predator like wield a sword, all the time, like consistent.
It's like a lightsaber or something. I don't know what it is, like a light scimitar or something.
Right.
And then he cuts them in half, and it's like a very anime style because he cuts them in half, and the thing just kind of like folds apart. Yeah, it splits apart. And it has that viewpoint, but I don't know if it actually, according to the Wikipedia, they didn't have any of those influences, but
it's easy to come across the same thing, though, based on the influences he had. His influences seem to be more in the realm of Conan the Barbarian, because it mentions Frank Frazetta. He's the guy that does all the artwork for the Conan stories. It does have that feel, this kind of sprawling epic where you're in like a strange land and... Everybody's kind of
trying to kill you.
Yeah, everything's very primal and ferocious nature and stuff. So I could see that it was inspired by Conan. He also said some westerns.
Yeah, Clint Eastwood, which is probably like the main Dex or whatever that guy.
Yeah, Deck. Yeah.
Deck. I keep saying Dex, but Deck.
Gex the gecko.
Gex the gecko. Yeah.
So yeah, it's kind of like that. There's a lot of action, a lot of that sort of thing.
Yeah.
It's very different from the regular Predator because there's the human. Well, there are no humans, but it's not from somebody else's standpoint. It's from the Predator standpoint. Yeah. The only time we've ever gotten something similar to this was AVP Requiem, which was terrible in comparison to this, where we actually got to see the Yautja homeworld and all that kind of stuff. Here we get much more of it. We get more of their like clan system, their society. If you're a fan of the AVP comics from Dark Horse,
definitely,
I can see...
Yeah, they probably had a lot of comic book influences, for sure.
Yeah, there was a ton of novels and a ton of comic books from the 90s in particular that I think went into this. If you're fans of those, this is probably something you've wanted to see for a while.
Yeah.
They never actually say what year it's set. It looks to be at least post-Aliens, though, because like the pulse rifles they had look more advanced than the ones in Aliens.
It's kind of like a weird, like a pulse rifle is just kind of like blowing things apart.
Yeah, so I'm guessing this was like 23rd, 24th century or something like that. It didn't say when. But the fact that you have full synthetic forces and stuff is probably late. So that's something they've needed to do for a long time. If they ever do an AVP movie again, that's the route they need to do. They need to set it in the future and have the Colonial Marines be a major player. That's how they've always screwed it up in the past. Because... in the games and the comics and stuff, it's always the Xenomorphs, the Yautja, and then the Colonial Marines are like your three factions. But every time they've done the movies, they decided to cut costs or some shit, so they ended up setting it like in the present day, and it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
So I think that's going the right direction.
Yeah.
For this. It felt like it was in the AVP universe.
Even
if the Xenomorphs aren't there, we still have Weyland Yutani, we have Mother, we have all these references to Alien and Aliens, even if you don't have the Xenomorphs in there, which is cool. Another thing I could see them doing potentially in the future is the Trophy Room again. Trophy Room is full of a whole bunch of random Easter eggs. Yeah. And some people would say that that's all they are is Easter eggs, which is probably what they are. But that's how we ended up with AVP in the first place. Was Predator 2 had a Xenomorph skull on the wall, and then all of a sudden everybody's like, what if these two crossed over? And then we had 30 years of comics and video games and terrible movies. So one thing that's interesting is in the center of the trophy room, there's a skull that looks to be an Independence Day alien, allegedly. I personally think it looks more like the War of the Worlds Martians from the Steven Spielberg, Tom Cruise one. which I think might have been a reference because Elle Fanning's sister is Dakota Fanning, and she was the little girl in that movie, so I think that's what it was. But people are trying to claim that that's an Independence Day alien, which is owned by Fox.
Yeah.
So if they wanted to do more crossover shit, they could bring that into the mix. And I'm not saying they're going to do that in a movie, but like a comic book or, something like that. Ancillary material, put it in a video game or something.
Yeah.
There's also a Tyrannosaurus skull.
Yeah.
Like straight up T-Rex. Like there's no... This is Predator Badlands, so before we were doing this, I made a joke that it's about Montana. The Predator went back and stole a skull from a fossil dig, and then he stuck it on the wall. Yeah, like, look at this thing I killed. This. Yeah, it's really just a bone he found laying around the desert. I could see somebody doing that.
Yeah.
When you get your ultimate... So apparently when you get your ultimate honor code, you get a stealth cloaking device.
Yeah, that's like he was getting a stealth cloak.
So you can turn invisible and stab people in the back.
Yes.
Because that's very honorable.
Yes.
This race
people in the back is the most honorable you can possibly be.
This race is basically Klingons.
Yeah, that's like that is basically the Klingons. That's all it is.
Right. Who also use cloaking devices to sneakily destroy people without them knowing they're there, even though they're a honor code.
Yeah, it's probably race. Not to do that.
Yeah, it's like great. So, yeah, I recommend this movie.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Unless you're somebody that's can't have fun in a movie, and it has to be super serious, or you want it to be exactly what Predator 1 was.
Yeah, which is...
It's like, okay.
They already did it.
Yeah, go watch Predator 1.
Yeah, go watch Predator 1.
It's a fantastic film. I definitely recommend go watching it, but they don't all have to be that.
Yeah.
And people that complain that they're humanizing the Predator, it's like, that's what the AVP comics did for decades.
Yeah.
Because they're sentient creatures with their own language and culture and everything. They're not really any more inhumane than any other warrior race.
They're just a warrior race.
Yeah.
So that's all
it's like trying to say they're inhumane. It's like they're not any worse than the samurai or the knights or Vikings or Aztecs or Maori or whatever. Any warrior race throughout history is just as ruthless as the predators are. And they hunt us, but we hunt everything else.
Yeah.
So it's like we're just prey to them, but that's the way we are too.
All we're missing is the autism.
Yeah, well,
we need autism in this one.
If anybody says the Predator is better than this, they're lying.
Yeah, they don't have an opinion.
They don't have an opinion at this point. The Predator is terrible.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
I actually saw people complaining that the Predator has animal companions, and it's like, but the Predator and Predators both have dogs.
Yeah, they have dogs.
So it's like they've always had companions. There's like Predator horses and stuff in the comics, so like they do that.
It's because they know they have the source material. They know what's in there.
They didn't read it.
Yeah, no one else has read it, so
cool. So there we are.
Not even Reddit is Reddit.
They're the last people to read it.
Yeah.
So anyway, I think that's it for Predator Badlands. Unless there's anything you want to add.
Nah, I think we pretty much because like it's a pretty simple movie.
Yeah, it's a very simple story, which sometimes you need.
Yeah, it works. That's all. You don't need some complicated masterpiece here or whatever.
Right, because like I said, it's following Conan the Barbarian. Conan typically has relatively simple plots.
Yeah, you don't need anything more than that.
Yeah, and that's fine. It's fine and fun.
Yeah, fine and fun.
So I say check it out. Predator Badlands just came out this past weekend, and it's doing fairly well.
Yeah, it says $80 million for a $105 million budget. It probably will pass that.
Oh, yeah, that's good then. Yeah. Because Predator movies historically don't make a lot of money.
Yeah,
so
it's $80 million at the first weekend. So
that's not bad. It was $40 million domestic, so it must have made about the same international.
Yeah.
All right, so sounds good. Dan Trachtenberg probably is gonna, unless he gets sick of doing Predator stuff.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's gonna continue on this train for as long as they'll let him do it.
Yes.
There was talk about AVP in the future. We'll see if they do that. Mm-hmm. So far, I think, weird to say, but I think Disney's kind of killed it for Predator stuff. Like, they've been doing a really good job with all the Predator stuff.
Yeah.
So far. I haven't read the Marvel comics or anything that have come out, but otherwise, they've been doing really good.
They didn't.
Alien's a bit of a mixed bag, but I didn't mind Romulus. I heard Alien Earth wasn't great, the TV show. We didn't watch it, but
they didn't screw it up.
No, not yet.
So which is a good
thing.
But
Predator, they're like 3 for 3 from what I've heard. I mean, I really liked Prey.
Yeah, Prey was really good.
I haven't watched the animated thing yet, but people like it, so
yeah.
It's safe to say that they're in pretty decent hands now for at least the Predator side of things.
It's probably because it's a Fox property, so
yeah, the Fox stuff's better, but weirdly, the most violent property that Disney owns is the one they're doing the best with.
Yes.
That makes sense. Also, Deadpool and Wolverine was really good, and that's also a super violent property. Disney does best when they have R-rated gore
they have violence.
Yeah, that's where the House of Mouse really excels.
Violence.
Violence. So, yeah, again, recommend Predator Badlands. Go check it out.
Yes.
So if you like the video, give us a thumbs up. Consider subscribing for more like this in the future, and you too could feel the strength welling within.
See ya.